During this, the 25th anniversary year of the Society, it's fitting to look back at the beginning not only of the organization, but also the medical practice.
Yeah, Dr. Edward Mason is recognized as the father of modern bariatric surgery. He performed the first gastric bypass for morbid obesity back in 1966, then designed the vertical banded gastroplasty operation in 1980.
We visited with Dr. Mason and talked about how this specialty and the Society evolved.
Surgeons felt rather lonesome. They didn't have anyone to talk to when they had problems, or even when they had new ideas about how they wanted to care for patients. And so we needed to get together so that groups could form and the surgeons could talk with each other at meals and at our reception in the backyard, on the banks of the river by the Iowa Memorial Union where we met. It was a matter of letting people have an opportunity to work with people that had the same interests. It's like a nuclear reactor. You have to have enough people with ideas bouncing back and forth so that things become creative. They were able to obtain information about improvements in the care of the patients and in the technique of the operations long before the publications appeared. They were able to see the new equipment that was available in the commercial exhibits. They were able to stand around and talk in the scientific exhibits to the people who had designed the exhibit and to others who had similar interests. It was a very stimulating activity to be able to work with other people who were having the same sorts of questions.
I've been told the organization started under a tent in your own backyard in Iowa City. Is that right?
Yes. We started meeting in our backyard 7 years before the Society was formed. And this would be a meeting the night before the talks began. This was continued with the Society in 1983, and we have a couple of pictures of the backyard where we put up a tent and people gathered together. There's one faded picture here showing Richard Hornberger, who was the author of MASH and who published his results in a paper in 1977. He also was the guest speaker after the dinner at our 1983 meeting. In the background of this picture you'll see Otto Wilbanks showing a drawing and explaining how something could be done better. The receptions in our backyard continued until there were too many registrants for the meeting to get together in the yard. The last meeting that we had in Iowa City was the 15th year celebration of the start of the Society, and it was held on the banks of the Iowa River. We had a bridge, walk across bridge the river where we could stand and look at fireworks that were set off on another bridge about 3 blocks above us, upstream from us. Those fireworks disturbed a meeting that the president of the university was having on a higher level up above a cliff where his house was located. he called the dean of medicine to find out what was going on because somebody said it was a medical conference. The dean didn't know. I don't know whatever happened with that.